I'm Medina Madam and I'm from for Albiruni.
Hi there, my name is Muhammad Harith. I'm class 4F.
Hi, my name is Faiz Mizadin bin Muhammad Ismail and I am from 4 Albiruni. There are 5 transmission pathway of a nerve impulse, which is stimulus, receptor, integration center, effector, and response. Stimulus is any change in the environment that brings about a response in an organism. Receptor is a sensory cell or sensory organs that receive stimuli from the environment and converts them into nerve impulse before sending them to the integration center. Integration center is a part of the brain that analyzes and interprets nerve impulse from the receptors and decides on the appropriate response to take. Effector is muscles or organs that produce a response when stimulated by a nerve impulse. Lastly, response is a reaction of an organism towards a stimulus.
So, for the first one, we need to know the meaning of coordination. Coordination is a stimuli detection process by receptors that ends in appropriate responses by effectors. This coordination process ensures that the overall activities and systems of an organism function and are synchronized perfectly as a complete unit. Next, the role of coordination and response is conducted by two separate systems. The first one is nervous system and the second one is endocrine system. This is a nervous system for our body and the second one is our endocrine system in our body. So, right now, I will explain to you the differences between nervous system and endocrine system. So, for first, nervous system, its communication is via impulses that travel down neurons. For endocrine system, its communication is via hormones that travel in the blood. So, for second one, response in the nervous system happen immediately, and for the endocrine system, take a long time to happen. The third one, response for nervous system is short-lived, but for endocrine system, it can last for a long time. So, lastly, for nervous system, the impulse acts on one or a few cells only, and for endocrine system, its hormones can have a widespread effect on many cells and organs. So for now, I will explain to you how coordination occurs in our body. Firstly, stimulus from the internal environment, for example like blood pressure increases during running, will be detected by receptors, that is baroreceptor in the aortic arch and the carotid artery. And then, nerve impulses are sent through sensory neuron to the integration center. So, after the nerve impulses are sent, the integration center, that is cardiovascular control center in our medulla oblongata, will send the nerve impulses through to the motor neuron to the effectors. So, for the final one, the effectors will react, that is, it will weaken the contraction of cardiac muscles and the expansion of blood vessel diameter to reduce the blood pressure to the normal range.
Sensory receptors found at the end of the nerve fibers detect information in the external and internal environment. The location of receptors will depend on the type of stimulus detected, and each type of receptors usually sensitive to a specific stimulus. For example, the sensory receptors that detect external stimuli are found in special sensory organs such as eyes, nose, tongue, and skin. The sensory receptors that detect internal stimuli are present in specific specific internal organ, such as pancreatic cell, that detect blood sugar level. Types of sensory receptors: mechanoreceptor, photoreceptor, nociceptor, baroreceptor, thermoreceptor, and chemoreceptor. Mechanoreceptors that are found in the skin detect touch and pressure. Thermoreceptors that are found in the skin detect changes in temperature such as heat and cold. Chemoreceptors that are found in the nose or tongue detect chemical substance. Baroreceptors that are found in arterial wall detect changes in pressure. Nociceptors that are found in the skin, superficial tissues, all organs except for the brain detect pain. Photoreceptors that are found in retina detect light. All receptors can be considered as energy converters. Receptors can convert one form of energy into another. For example, the eye photoreceptors convert light energy into electrical signals, which is form accepted by the nervous system. Necessities of response: adapt to the changing environment, protect itself from danger, regulate its internal environment through homeostasis, and ensure the survival of its species.
Finally, as we all know, COVID-19 can lead us to death. COVID-19 cases is increasing every day in Malaysia. We need to remind our Malaysians to practice 3W and avoid 3S. I know we can do this. We can win against this COVID-19 creature. So, lastly, please stay home, stay safe to everyone in Malaysia. That's all from me.